This is Sean. We're on a job today, and what we're doing is we're going to be fixing this drainage ditch that's right off the patio, and we're going to be making this a lot better. So take a look, guys. The landscapers just came in, did all this, and we have this ugly drainage ditch here. And so this is kind of part of the whole neighborhood. So we're going to drop our culvert in there. And I think we'll go to the edge, maybe a little bit past the edge over there, but I think we want to come out to maybe here and try to build this up a little bit.
Okay.
Give her a little bit more space. What do you think?
I think that sounds great. Let's do it.
Check out the machine that the landscapers left me. So that is a beauty. Mine is the 85. That's the 100, the newer one. But we've got a 12-inch culvert with us. We've got some dirt, and we've got the tamper.
Let's see what it looks like.
Let's place it and see what it looks like. I want to put that end uphill though.
This end.
The belt, yeah.
Okay, so we want to flop it.
Just to make it more difficult. You sure you want to do it that way, Jeremy? Here. There we go.
Well, I wanted to, but it suddenly became like a bad idea.
Yeah. Oh. Windy out here.
A little bit.
All right, let's I think let's slide it down a little bit. Man. Okay. I think if we add some dirt from like here up, that might be good. Maybe push it back up a little bit.
How far out do you want it to go this way?
Just whatever makes sense. I mean, it might actually make sense to not cut it.
Okay.
You know?
Remember, if y'all need to disturb that bed a little bit, go ahead and do what you need to do. They can fix it when they get here, whatever
Okay.
needs to be done. So if you need to push that back or whatever.
Okay. Can we maybe dig it down just a little bit?
We'll dig what down?
This pipe?
Yeah. Do whatever you need to do.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that, guys.
Okay, so I'll move this out of the way.
Mm-hmm. Ronald cleaned the box truck off the other day. I wanted to show you all. It usually does not look this good. We were doing some pipe clean out. The box truck looks good, boss.
Well, thank you. Somebody's done a good job on it.
Yeah, I wanted to show the viewers how good it looks.
We promise we'll keep it clean, sort of, kind of.
Yep.
Try. We'll try.
I guess the landscapers are on the way to get that guy. I'll tell them I'll take it off their hands if they want me to. Okay, I think the plan is to skim this down a little bit, try to get that pipe a little bit deeper. And if you look at this, I was trying to get the drone up in the air, but this is like a whole neighborhood swale here. And so I was asking the homeowner how much water actually comes through here, because we don't really want to mess anything up. But we're at the very top of the hill here. There's the cul-de-sac. And so I feel pretty good about putting a 12-inch culvert in here. If we were at the very bottom of the hill, I may be a little bit more concerned about putting a culvert in, but I feel good about this. What do y'all think? These homeowners called me up, and you can see the situation back here. They've got a patio in the backyard there, and then it just drops off into a drainage ditch. And they called me out there to take a look at it. They didn't really have a good idea of what they wanted done. They just wanted something to be done about the area. And so right away I was like, we should put a culvert in and then just flatten this off and give you a little bit more yard. And a couple of considerations. First of all, they're at the top of the hill. And so I asked the homeowners, I said, is there like a river coming through here during a rain? And they said, no, it's just wet. There's a little bit of flow that comes through here, but not much. And so that makes a huge deal, because if we're at the top of the hill, then the unknown amount of water coming through here is much less than if you're at the bottom of the hill. So if you are installing a culvert and you have an unknown amount of water, you need to be careful, because you don't want that culvert to wash away. So here, since we were at the very top of the hill in the neighborhood, I felt good about putting in a culvert and flattening this area out.
Okay. So
You come back this way somewhere? So?
we're gonna have to widen it.
That's gotta be way wider. We'll probably come out, Jeremy. Follow this top line right here with this ditch. Maybe straight down.
So you want to take it off of that side?
I think it would be easier this than that. That's more solid than this side.
Okay, sure.
If we do that, we take it with this, like this top line of this ditch, and shave it down. It should roll it this way a little bit, and get it down in there a little deeper.
Cool. You want to just set it back up right there?
Yes.
Yeah, you can see where it smashed the sides of the trench.
Yeah. This is my first day, but that's the way I see it.
I'm with you. Not bad for your first day.
Take that lazy way out. I'm getting lazy in my old age, Jeremy.
That's just smart, man.
He can still work circles around most of us.
Corey told you what.
Yep.
It's like an inch and a half. So
Okay.
do you want more than an inch and a half?
No, I think that'll be okay.
I'm only saying because we're
Look
kind
at
of to the
this,
left.
Sean. We go here. We don't know where you're going to be, how far you're going to be turned out into there, but we have currently about 2 3/4 inches.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you put it a little bit more at an angle, so it's like a full bubble, like I said, it's still an inch and a half.
Okay. And what if we stomp on it? It's down all the way? Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's down.
Okay. I mean, it dropped down a little bit.
Okay.
See? So let's
You happy with that?
yeah.
Okay. So just start covering.
We're going to be pulling a bunch of dirt to the back. So I've got a smooth bucket and a dump truck. So let me show you how we do this. Once the guys get the pipe where they want it and where they like it, we can start covering it up with the dirt that I brought in. And this is not just a matter of dumping dirt over top of it and being finished with it. What they're doing here is they're taking dirt and they're packing it along the sides of the pipe and trying to get it under the pipe and all around the pipe. This is called bedding the pipe, and it goes a long way to making sure that the pipe that you just put in there and you like where it's at remains stable. Not only as you add more and more dirt and the weight of the dirt, but while the dirt is settling and basically after everything's been installed, you don't want the pipe to shift around under the dirt, especially if it rains really hard or something like that. So anytime we put in any kind of pipe, we spend a lot of time bedding it and trying to get it right and make sure it stays there. Here we've got the pipe pretty much where we want it. We've got the dirt in. I've tracked over it several times, and so things are looking pretty good. And I just brought a load of nice, dry, fluffy dirt in here. And if you ask me what is the goal at this point, I'm going to say I just want it to look good now. And so what we're doing here is we're just strategically placing some of this dry, fluffy dirt in areas that are a little bit rough or uneven. And at this point, we're just trying to make it look really good and finish things off. Okay, Jeremy, we got a little bit of dirt left, but check it out. So now the homeowners have a little bit more yard space and they don't have that ugly ditch. And we put the bell end on the uphill side just in case they want to extend this and level this off too. But anyway, we're gonna get it seeded and strawed, and we're just about finished. The landscapers are here too. I guess they've been waiting for us, so they're gonna continue with their stuff. Whenever you're making runs like that, it's helpful to just spin in one area. That way you only have one area to clean up and fix. So I try to do that. And it involves some backing up, but works pretty well. And we're out of the landscaper's way finally, so they are getting back to work. But yeah, what do you all think? What do you all think of this solution? So instead of a ditch in the backyard, now we have a pipe, and they have a little bit more space back here. Okay, Ronald just got everything back on the patio, got the seed out, strawed. All's looking good. The homeowners were out here looking at it. They really like it. So let me know what you all think about this solution. I think this was a pretty cool, creative solution to give more usable yard space instead of having that drop off. And Ronald also seeded and strawed that area where I was spinning, and the landscapers are hard at work. I think we were in their way, but that's okay. They weren't too worried about it. So we're just getting cleaned up here, getting loaded back up. I'd love to load up that MT100. Here are a couple of pictures that the landscaper sent me, and so it turns out that they recognized my truck and they watched the channel. So even though we were in their way that day, they were okay with hanging out, and they were just talking to us and stuff. So shout out to them for putting up with us being in their way when they were trying to get their work done, but also for sending me a bunch of pictures here of their work. So these are some pictures of their work after they completed that, and they really tied it into our work really nicely. And so things are looking really good out there in that back area. It has been a couple of months, and I just checked in with the homeowners to make sure everything was good. They said that it's been working really well, even though we've had a ton of rain, and they sent me a couple of pictures here. One thing I did forget to mention is the area along the border, the brick border there, that is a new low point that we created. And so anytime you take a swale and turn it into a culvert, you want to re-establish the swale away from the area that you're trying to protect. And so that is one thing I wanted to mention. But this one turned out really, really well. The homeowners are super happy. Hey everybody, this is Sean. I hope you all have enjoyed this one, and let me know what you think about this very simple and elegant drainage solution that also gave them a little bit more area and cleaned up the backyard for them. Let me know what you all think about this one, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.